Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. We have a special afternoon here on this gorgeous Saturday on the west side of Jacksonville. It is homecoming weekend here at Trinity Baptist College, and out at the center of the field, you see the Lady Eagles in their home gold and white uniforms. They're about to take on the Conquistadors of Florida National University in this first of two here on Homecoming Saturday. The gentlemen will follow, and they will play South Region rival Pensacola Christian College, and that game is scheduled to kick off at 4:30 p.m. We're just a couple of minutes away from the first kick here with the women. At this time, though, we're going to turn it over to our PMA man as he's going to introduce our players, bring us prayer and national anthem.
Tonight's matchup features Florida National University versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. I'm going to start with we're going to open up with a word of prayer, followed by the national anthem. If everyone could please stand. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for this beautiful weather that we can have to just play this wonderful sport. God, I pray that you would just have your protecting hand over each player, that we would just have a good, safe game, and that everything we say and do will honor and glorify you. And it's your name that I pray, amen. Starting with our visiting team, we have number 3, Isabella Martins. Number 4, Cielo Mazzola. Number 5, Mariana Uzma. Number 7, Jarima Marina. Number 11, Delina Mosola. Number 12, Karina Borden. Number 16, Savannah Lasters. Number 17, Samantha Gonzala. Number 18, Aline V. Garcia. Number 20, Paola Mejia. And number 25, Diolana Penita. And now for your very own starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Number 2, Arissa Robles. Number 3, Adriana Wyatt. Number 4, Kristen Pavan. Number 5, Deja Shepard. Number 6, Jennifer Jeffrey. Number 10, Ariana Elliott. Number 12, Karima Mitchell. Number 13, Dominic Baldwin. Number 14, Alexandra Vieira. Number 19, Alexa Goodwin. And number 0, Courtney Glassett. Let's play some soccer.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups for the visiting Conquistadors from Florida National University. Coming to us from Hialeah, Florida, down on the southern end of our great Sunshine State, and the Eagles of Trinity Baptist College right here on the west side of Jacksonville. Good afternoon once again. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, my son Dean working the camera for us as we are set for homecoming soccer here on the campus of Trinity Baptist College. Florida National University is led by head coach Giovanni De La Rosa, and he's assisted by Aldo Benitez, Theodore Stamatopoulos, and Carlos Ibarra. Conquistadors have a record of 4 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie on the season. They are members of the United States Collegiate Athletic Association, the USCAA. The home team Eagles have an overall record of 5 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie, and they are led by head coach Mr. Prince Board. And in the NCCAA Division II South Region, the Eagles have a record of 3 wins and 1 loss, and they are tied for first place with Bob Jones University, whom the Eagles defeated 1-0 this past Thursday afternoon. Deja Shepard scored the only goal of the game, and she got that assist from defender Kristen Pabin on a long free kick from midfield on down toward the goal. And you can read all about that and all Eagles athletic events on tbceagles.com. We are underway. And the Conquistadors having first possession. Ball taken away, however, by Karima Mitchell, and she will send it back to Kristen Pabin. Pabin, along with number 15, Haley Reidenhauer, and number 6, Jennifer Jeffrey, rock solid on the defense. You'll also see Alexa Goodwin, number 19, in the backfield as well. Goodwin, though, a swing player. She'll play both offense and defense for Coach Prince Board. And there you see Pabin with a big boot towards midfield. The wind is blowing across the field from the other side across your screen right into my face. That's going to make things tough for the passes that head towards the far sidelines. The Eagles in their gold and white home uniforms going from right to left across your screen. And Florida National Conquistadors in the solid greens with the white numbering. They're going from left to right. Goodwin will throw it in for the Eagles. Arissa Robles down the right side trying to make the first offensive attack of the game. The ball crossed. Abriana Wyatt is unable to beat goalkeeper Savannah Laster to the ball, and Laster's able to clear it away. Mitchell giving chase with Arima Barini. And Barini gets it back inside. Ball game just underway in case you joined us a few minutes late. No score, just about a minute and a half into this one. I'll keep track of the time, but my time is unofficial. The gentlemen in the red shirts on the field, of course, have the official time. Lady down right in front of us, Cielo Masola. She gets right back up, limping some, but she shakes it off and everything looks to be in order. Throw in for Florida National. It is a gorgeous Saturday afternoon here in Jacksonville. The best weather we've had for any men's or women's game this season. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s. Bright sunshine, some puffy white clouds surrounding the field. No threat of rain in the forecast for this afternoon. We hope it stays exactly like this. Wouldn't mind it a few degrees cooler, but again, this is the nicest weather we've had all season long. Deja Shepard with that pass from Robles. She got a little too far out in front, lost control of it, trying to corral it to get off a shot. It hit off her foot, And Savannah Lester was able to come up and make the play, clearing it away. It will be a corner kick for the Eagles, however. And as usual, number 10, left-footed kicker Ariana Elliott will do the honors. This one will curve away from the goal. 9 Eagles ready for the attack. Pabin goes up for the header, but Savannah Lester beats her to the ball, and she throws it upfield for her teammates. And number 7, Harima Barini, wins the battle with Wyatt, but then loses control. 4-2 are the Conquistadors on the season, plus 1 tie. Pabin on the defense, able to knock that ball down and send it outside to Goodwin. Now Pabin again with the big boot as the wind has calmed down at the moment. It's going to be gusty throughout the afternoon according to our forecast on news4jax.com. And I'm telling you, if you're in the area and you can make it over, you want to come out and enjoy not only great soccer, but absolutely beautiful weather. Shot attempt from Barini. And the first save for goalkeeper Courtney Blanchett. That's the first shot attempt of the game for either team. And we're just past the 4-minute mark right here in the first half. Elliott wins the battle with DeLeonda Pineda. Jeffrey on the defense gets it back to a wide open Pabin, who finds Jeffrey again on the outside. In the backfield, Jeffrey trying to send it up, and she finds Karima Mitchell wide open. Wyatt to the left, long pass towards Shepard, and a defensive play by Isabella Martins, able to deflect it to her goalkeeper, who sends it back up front. So far, a couple of fine defensive plays on both sides of the field for both the Eagles and the Conquistadors. Wyatt's wide open to the left, but Elliott looking for Robles down the right side inside the box. Robles with the shot and a save for Savannah Lester. Arissa Robles gets her first shot attempt, and a nice running catch by the goalkeeper Savannah Lester. And the starting goalkeeper Lester, she's a freshman from the Miami area, Miami, Florida. A freshman who so far has made a nice couple of plays here in the early going. 5.5 minutes into this one. Eagles have had a couple of attacks, one shot on goal and some good defense by the Conquistadors. And there you see number 20, Paola Mejia, beating Goodwin to the ball, clearing it out of bounds, and a throw in for the Eagles. Conquistadors started off with better ball control. The Eagles have taken over in the last couple of minutes. That long cross pass for Wyatt is well out of her reach and onto the sidelines. You see the baseball field in the background when we pan to the left. That is where the Trinity Baptist College Eagles baseball team plays its games, as well as the Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors junior high, JV, and varsity baseball, and the Conquerors on the field starting a fall scrimmage game. Head coach Gil Morales for Trinity Christian Academy. Mr. John Copeland leads the Eagles of Trinity Baptist College. They're about to start their 4th season in existence. Had a terrific season last year. Came within 1 vote of making the national tournament via the at-large bid. They made it to the South Region Final before falling in that regional final to Emmanuel College. Across the field to Uzma. She gets it outside. Goodwin on the defense is able to knock it out of bounds, but that's going to be a corner kick for the Conquistadors. Heading over to the corner, number 12, Karina Borden, to take the corner kick. Conquistadors staying back, and now it's just a tap in on the kick. Cross pass in the middle towards Blanchett. That was a pass attempt intended for Martins, so no save credited to Blanchett, but she made a nice play to keep it away from number 3, Isabella Martins, who had an easy header into the goal should the ball get by Blanchett. Deja Shepard might have gotten away with a push on Masola, but the officials let them play on. Elliott keeping the pressure on the offense, and a pass upfield to Garcia. She's looking for Pineda, but the pass is off target. Eight minutes have gone by here in the first half. Eagles and Conquistadors are scoreless. Ball right in the midfield circle and sent up front. Dominique Baldwin with the steal and a long pass off the head, and Shepard trying to get to the ball. 1-on-2. Can she get there in time? Ball comes loose. Shepard gets up and has the ball taken away from Martins. Great job again by the defensive end of the Conquistadors. Here comes Robles on the attack, right up on the goal line, and knocked away number 17, Samantha Ganoza, with that defensive play. After today, the Eagles have one home game left on the schedule. That is next Thursday, October 26th. They will play the Florida College Falcons right on this field, and that kickoff scheduled for 4 p.m. We'll have it for you right here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Ariana Elliott with the kick, and this one's off the mark, out of bounds for a goal kick. The Eagles will end the regular season down in Hialeah, Florida, as they go to the Miami area to play these very same Florida National University Conquistadors. That is next Saturday at 2 p.m. down in South Florida. The South Region Tournament starts on November 2nd, and we are hosting it. Toccoa Falls College, Bob Jones University, and Trinity Baptist College. Seeds 2 and 3 will play Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. and the winner will take on the number 1 seed, still to be determined, and that will go on Saturday, November 4th at 1 p.m. And we're having both of those games right here at TBC and on TBC Eagles on YouTube Live. This one sent out of bounds from Borini, and the Eagles have a throw-in. TBCEagles.com for all your Trinity Baptist College athletics information. Men's and women's basketball gets started next weekend. Both schedules are up. Women's roster is up. Coach Jones making some last-minute adjustments to the men's roster. We'll have that posted for you as soon as possible. Again, TBCEagles.com. And for Florida National, if you go to fnu.edu, you'll find all the athletic information for the Conquistadors as well. Throw in deep in Conquistador territory for the Eagles. And a whistle as we're going to have a violation offsides on Trinity Baptist. So Florida National will kick with the free kick, and a good boot headed upfield. That was number 3, Isabella Martins. Throw in for Goodwin, and the Eagles will have a chance to set up another attack. Gentlemen play Pensacola Christian College at 4:30 p.m. this afternoon. And again, it is homecoming Saturday, so a lot of festivities. If you're able to come out, enjoy some athletic competitions right behind the booth. Good food and drinks. And of course, we'll have Mr. and Mrs. TBC announced later this afternoon. Robles is called for offsides, and the turnover will give the ball back to Florida National. Coming up on the 12-minute mark here in the first half. The Eagles and the Bruins of Bob Jones had a scoreless first half on Thursday afternoon. 32 minutes into the second, that's when Deja Shepard scored the only goal of the game in a huge South Region win for Trinity Baptist College. That tied Bob Jones atop the South Region. Bob Jones won the first meeting 5-1 up in Greenville, South Carolina, less than a week before Thursday's game, a week ago today, as a matter of fact. So the final seedings still to be determined. They're tied in record and they're tied in head-to-head competition, so some other tiebreakers will determine which of those two teams is number 1 in the South Region tournament. Aubriana Wyatt with the steal, looking for Shepard, but her pass was too short and taken away. However, Robles takes the loose ball, finds Goodwin open down the right side. 3 attackers, make it 4 now as Robles steps up. ready for the Eagles, but the defense forces Goodwin to retreat. Mitchell finds Ariana Elliott looking for Shepard. Ball gets away, and Shepard will be able to chase it down. Someone coming up behind her, and Shepard has to back it up. Goodwin keeps it in bounds. Cross pass inside towards Elliott. Gets around one, right-footed shot off the mark. Elliott, a left-footed kicker, but she went for the goal the best way she had available at that moment. Wide shot for Ariana Elliott, her first attempt of the afternoon, and a goal kick for Savannah Lester. Eagles baseball team in attendance underneath the tent down to my left. They are having a very good fall scrimmage season. Head coach John Copeland, we told you about a little while ago. This will be the first year the Eagles have seniors on the team, most notably A.J. Alexo and John Shiver. Nick Lyle returning. I talked to him a few minutes before this game started. Left-handed sophomore, a fantastic pitcher, led the NCCAA, or one of the leaders in ERA in the entire country last season. Fine young gentleman. Going to return for his sophomore season at Trinity Baptist College. Look for Lyle on the mound this spring. As we speak, there's a volleyball tri-match in the gymnasium. Trinity just took on Bob Jones University a little while ago. Right now, Bob Jones is playing Johnson University of Florida, and at 4 o'clock, the Lady Eagles volleyball team will play Johnson University. Johnson won last night's game, 3 sets to none. Eagles looking to even up the season series in about an hour and 40 minutes. Pineda loses control. Good defense again by Ridenauer and Pavin, keeping the ball away from the net. Once Shepard scored Thursday afternoon, the Eagles played exceptionally tight defense for the remainder of the ball game, approximately 13 minutes that they had that 1-0 lead. Bob Jones kept on the attack, getting shot after shot, but the defense thwarted most of those, and Courtney Blansett made a couple of fantastic saves to secure that win Thursday afternoon. Emily Martinez makes her way onto the field for Trinity Baptist College, and Karima Mitchell heads to the sidelines. Barini has it taken away as Martinez gets in on the action immediately, and this one's out of bounds right at the Conquistador bench, and Goodwin will head over for the throw-in. Ridenauer guarding Garcia, Eileen Garcia. Out of bounds, and Florida National will have the throw-in. A lot of young players on this Florida National team. Almost everyone on the roster a freshman. There's one sophomore, Annie Sheila Power. Eagles making a charge and a violation, a trip from behind. Deja Shepard goes down, and she is slow to get up. She is one of the Eagles' leading scorers. She gets up, shakes it off. Ariana Elliott, you see where she's positioned. She has the leg to go straight toward the goal. You're looking at about 35 yards out on the left side. If this was a field goal in football, we'd consider it right around the left hash mark. She's hit from this far before. This is more of a pass attempt towards Shepard, but it curves away from her. Robles trying to get it back inside, but she kicks it out of bounds, and that's a goal kick. DeYolanda Pineda, a graduate student from Miami, Florida. She wears number 25 for Florida National. One junior, Eileen Garcia. One senior, Juliana Oliveira, and all the rest freshmen, and they have a winning record. So that's good news for head coach Mr. Giovanni De La Rosa, as he knows he has a talented team still in front of him for the next few years. This ball's out of bounds, and the Eagles will throw it in. This is a third year in existence for Trinity Baptist College women's soccer. Head coach Prince Board has led the Eagles all 3 years. Goodwin, Martinez, and Robles played on all 3 of those teams. They made it to the South Region Final last year before they fell to Bob Jones University. Bob Jones won both the men's and the women's national championship in NCCAA Division II soccer. The gentlemen, though, were the South Region champions. Bob Jones got an at-large bid to the national tournament and ended up coming away with a national title. Wyatt looking for Baldwin, who backs it up to Jeffrey. Pabin trying to set up a play. Reidenhauer sends it upfield to Arissa Robles. Dominique Baldwin finds Abriana Wyatt to the left side. She's trying to get around Masola. Now down near the corner, cross pass toward the middle, out of the reach of Shepard, and a nice job by Savannah Laster. Again, that was a pass, so we won't credit her with a save, but she made a nice play keeping the ball away from Deja Shepard. Loft pass toward the back end of the field, and Courtney Blandsett comes out to pick it up. She'll be kicking into the wind, still blowing across right toward us, across from the far sideline right into our faces. It's been gusty and kind of roller coastering between gusts and calm, gusts and calm. That's what the wind has done for the past couple of days here on the west side of Jacksonville. A shot attempt goes very wide. That looked like number 10, Annie Sheila Power, made that shot attempt. The ball hit off her foot. Or check that, it was number 20, Paella Mejia. So her first shot attempt. And a goal kick for the Eagles. And it looks like Kristen Pabin will get us back into play. Just past the 20-minute mark here in the first half. Again, a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Temperature about 83 degrees, breezy, making it very pleasant, especially with this really nice umbrella that Coach Jones has provided us with. Coach John D. Jones, the men's basketball coach and the athletic director of Trinity Baptist College. Nice long pass towards midfield, but over the head of its intended target, and Baldwin's able to steal it away. Eagles defense sets it up, but that is Borini on the steal. Now trying to get by Jeffrey, who is called for the trip. Borini is down, so we're going to have a stop in play as the officials check on number 7, Harima Borini. Everything looks to be okay. She's up, she shakes it off, and as soon as the ball's kicked, the clock will restart. Number 3 is Isabella Martins, and she will kick it back into play. To Eagle Wall, it's off the head of Robles. Now we got a shot attempt and a goal for number 12, Karina Borden. Wide open was Borden. Blandsett tried to cut off the angle, but a terrific shot gets past the goalkeeper and puts a 1-0 lead on the board for Florida National University. Well, my mistake. I did not notice the offsides call. So the clock did not stop. Everything looked to be in order, so the shot was nullified, and we are still scoreless. Offsides was the call. I'm watching the ball. Good shot by Borden. Didn't notice the offsides call. So a break for the Eagles as we remain scoreless. That pass for Shepard, and she just missed it, but Robles on the rebound, and a beautiful defensive play. Number 17, Samantha Ganoza, blocked that shot by Robles. That was her second attempt and second one on goal. Eagles get it right back into play. Goodwin with the pass inside, intended for Elliott, and grabbed by goalkeeper Savannah Laster. So no scores. Dominique Baldwin tries to keep the ball away, but has it taken away. Garcia on the steal, but Baldwin cuts her off. That is Eileen Garcia, number 18 for Florida National. This one heading into the hands of Courtney Blandsett. Blandsett with the punt as the wind had calmed down, so a good one right back to midfield and controlled by the Conquistadors. Long shot attempt into the hands of Blandsett. That was Danella Masola. She got over everybody, but Blandsett was ready. That was a very long attempt, and Blandsett had plenty of time to settle underneath it, much like an outfielder in baseball on an easy fly ball. This one's out of bounds, and it's a throw-in for the Conquistadors. No score as we just passed the midway point of the first half. Florida National looked like they had a goal a couple of minutes ago. Karina Borden found the net but was called for offsides. Now the Conquistadors on the attack, taken away by Jeffries as she stole it away from Eileen Garcia. Now Martinez battling for the ball with Hernandez. Tatiana Hernandez, number 22. Florida National wins the battle for that ball, and Jeffries clears it away. Wyatt with a nice wall pass, but intercepted. That was Hernandez who knocked it out of bounds, so it'll be a long, deep throw-in for Jennifer Jeffrey. Now the sun has gone behind these clouds starting to roll in, but they're not storm clouds. Still very nice out here. 800 Hammond Boulevard on Jacksonville's west side. Trinity Baptist College, Trinity Baptist Church, Trinity Christian Academy. All settled here on this campus, this wide and beautiful college/church/high school campus. And Jeffrey looked like she might have gotten a hand on the ball, but she pulled her arm back just before making contact. And out of bounds, this will be a throw-in for the Conquistadors. Number 12 is Karina Borden. She will do the honors. Gentle throw in, and Wyatt knocks it back a bit. And Borden will try to set up another opportunity. She keeps it in bounds. And she tries to pass it inside, but Jeffrey knocks it down at last touches off Borden, so a throw in for the Eagles. Robles near the left sideline, has Shepard open, has Ariana Elliott wide open in the circle. Good touch pass, and the Eagles will retreat. Strategic retreat on the part of the Eagles defense. So they're able to set up another possibility to charge. Jeffrey finds Wyatt wide open down the left side, and she is offsides. Wyatt just a couple of steps past the last defender. The striker must keep at least one defender between herself and the goalkeeper, and Wyatt was just a step or two a little bit too far. Martins with a long pass on the free kick, knocked down by Emily Martinez. Borini battling Elliott. She gets around Elliott, but Elliott picks up that loose ball, and Aubriana Wyatt clears it away. That'll give her teammates a chance to get back on defense. Terrific crowd on hand for this homecoming Saturday here at TBC. Paben with the header to Martinez, who gets it up to Robles, trying to beat Hernandez. Robles wins the battle 1-on-2. She gets around Samantha Ganoza. However, her ball gets off her foot. And now a back and forth exchange. Sees the Conquistadors win the battle for the loose ball. Baldwin tries to send it upfield. The wind knocks it down, and it takes a hop away from Robles. And Isabella Martins is able to clear it and give her team a chance to get back on defense. It's a throw in over near the Trinity bench. And a substitution for Trinity Baptist College. Robles will head to the sidelines. Number 14, Alex Vieira, one of the team's leading scorers. She checks in for Coach Prince Board. 28 minutes into the first half. No score between Trinity Baptist College and Florida National University. Shot attempt from Elliott, but that's an easy play for Laster. Picks up the foot save. Elliott with her second attempt and first shot on goal. Punt from Laster right toward us, coming right at the camera and out of bounds. Wyatt with the throw in right at midfield. Dean, a little bit more, you might have been able to make the play on that one. Dean, a former outfielder for the Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors. Won a team award as a sophomore, most improved player on the junior varsity team. Courtney Blanchette picks up the shot attempt from Eileen Garcia. Her first shot and first on goal, and save number 2 for Blanchette. DeLeonda Pineda trying to get inside. If I remember correctly what I read a little while ago, she is a graduate student at Florida National University. And the Conquistadors head back towards midfield, trying to set up another chance to attack. For most of this first half, Trinity has controlled the ball on their offensive end, but Florida National has taken control here in the latter portions. Martinez cannot keep it in bounds. She last touches it, so a throw in for the Conquistadors. Just under 15 minutes to go here in half number 1. And 2 ladies go down, and that's going to be a tripping foul on number 4, Cielo Massola. Both young ladies get up quickly. Pabin with a long pass to Vieira down the right side, 1-on-2, and we have a foul inside the box. Let's see which way it goes. And no indication as of yet as if there was a call or not. They let it go, and the ball is out of bounds, so we'll see what that final call is in just a moment. Looks like they let it play on, and a corner kick for the Eagles. Emily Davis, Kylie Sanders check in for the Eagles. Wyatt and Goodwin will have a seat for the rest of the first half. So, no call. It was inside the penalty box. And Ariana Elliott will do the corner kick, and she'll hook it inward toward the goal. Low line drive. And a goal for the Eagles as this one curves in. What an excellent shot from Ariana Elliott, and the Eagles lead 1-0. On the corner kick, unassisted. And with that left-footed kick, it curved right in toward the goal, untouched, and the Eagles have a 1-0 lead. Third shot for Ariana Elliott, her second on goal, and it's 1-0 Trinity Baptist College. The Eagles got a break earlier in this first half. An offsides call nullified a goal from Karina Borden. She found the back of the net, and now Trinity catches another huge break as that ball curved in, got a nice hop, in the favor of the Eagles. And Trinity leads 1-0. We're back underway. We have about 14 minutes left to go here in the first half. What a kick by Ariana Elliott. We told you she has a big left foot boot, and she used it perfection on that play. Elliott takes the pass from Sanders, and we have a tripping violation on Elliott right inside the midfield circle. Kylie Sanders, Emily Martinez, Deja Shepard, Alexa Goodwin, all playing with the women's volleyball team the last couple of nights as well. Did a very fantastic job for Coach Judy Allen and the volleyball team. So they played soccer Thursday afternoon, volleyball Thursday night, volleyball Friday night, and they're back on the soccer field this afternoon. This one is out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Florida National. One nothing, Trinity leads 33 minutes into the first half. Well, corner kicks are usually very good to set up a possible header or a tap in or a rebound goal. It's not often we see it go directly into the net, but we did a few minutes ago. Ariana Elliott scoring the only goal of the game so far. Vieira could not beat Martins to the ball, and it's a throw in for the Eagles. And a substitution for Trinity Baptist. Number 18, Esmeralda Lopez, makes her way onto the field for the first time. Lopez made a long trek to get to here to Jacksonville and Trinity Baptist College. She's a freshman from Kodiak, Alaska. Glad to have her with us, a very nice young lady. Long way from home, but hopefully her family is able to check out the ball games here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. We know it's a sacrifice for the families to send their children a long way from home. We appreciate what you do. And this one heads into Savannah Laster, picked up by Lopez. However, her shot attempt is grabbed by Laster. She didn't get much on it, but that is her first shot attempt and first on goal. Off Jennifer Jeffrey into the possession of Florida National, and now a little back and forth exchange. And this one goes out of bounds and will be a throw in for Emily Davis and the Eagles. Mejia gave chase, but she could not get there in time. About 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. And we have a delay, not sure what the reason is. And we are back underway. Official talking to a couple of players, look like one from each team. I do not know why, but nonetheless, here we go once again. Number 23, Sierra Warren, giving chase. She just came onto the field, so that was probably the reason for the delay as Coach Board made his substitution. And a long pass downfield, picked off by Martinez, but she loses control, and Correas is on the move. Masola back to Correas. And Correas trying to get it inside, but nothing but Eagles in the way. And Pabin clears it back up outside the box. Shot attempt, knocked down, and Blancett jumps on it. Jarima Borini with that shot. Blancett knocked it down, the ball came loose. And Pineda was right there ready to grab the rebound and tap it in, but Blancett made the dive and kept the ball out of the net. Save number 3 for Eagles goalkeeper Courtney Blancett. Excellent job by the freshman goalkeeper. Playing set comes to us from Clewiston, Florida. We have a lady down, Dominique Baldwin. She's from Dallas, Texas, a sophomore joining the Eagles roster this year. Foul called on Florida National, so Kristen Pabin will just tap it back into play. Wind is calm at the moment. It's been back and forth between calm and gusty. When it does blow, it's blowing across the field from the far side right up onto your screen. Lopez battling Danella Masola. And Dominique Baldwin pushed from behind, but there was no call. Officials are letting the ladies play. Nothing malicious going on, but a physical game, and that was Pabin knocking down that pass. Might have even been a shot attempt. Once again, knocked down. Pabin and Reidenhauer in on the defense. And this pass attempt intended for Pineda goes a little bit out of her reach and out of bounds. Baldwin also in on the defense on that last play. And the Eagles playing very tight defense once again. Kristen Pabin with the goal kick. We have about 7 minutes left here in the first half. Trinity leads 1-0. Ball out of bounds, and Kylie Sanders will throw it back into play. Here's another one headed toward us. Oh, and unable to make the play. That's an error on the center fielder. And speaking of baseball, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. New York Yankees at Houston Astros tonight. Just after 8 p.m. is the first pitch. I'm a Yankee fan and a Cub fan, so my Cubs are out. They didn't do too well against the Dodgers, but still have the Yankees to root for tonight. Davis trying to send it upfield. It goes off the foot of Tatiana Hernandez. And a throw in for Davis, who will get it back into play for the Eagles. Vieira over the head. However, her pass intercepted. She was looking for Warren on that over the head fancy Pele style move. Borini giving chase. Martinez catches her from behind, and Sanders with a little bit of disruption on the play. Back inside, Pabin with the D, and the Eagles clear it away again. Coach Board emphasizes defense among the most important aspects of the game. That defense got the Eagles a win against a very, very tough Bob Jones Bruins Thursday afternoon. Great pass to Sierra Warren, but a sliding tackle from Martins will get it out of bounds. And Martins, couldn't tell if she hit her head on the ground or on the foot of Sierra Warren, but she's all right. Martinez back outside to Sanders. Eagles work the ball back toward the middle of the field and into the backfield. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Again, my time is not official though. I'm just keeping track of it on my own. Long pass to Warren, but way out of her reach into the hands of Savannah Laster. From the corner of the box, she's able to make a punt. Lopez could not control it. Pineda and Masola working the attack. Ball taken away by Jeffrey. Baldwin is able to clear it toward the sidelines. And Borini will let it roll out of bounds to allow her team to advance upfield. She had a chance to keep it in play, but she made the wise decision, letting her teammates come and give her some assistance. Now Garcia back to Borini, who sends it toward the goal. And just over the top, Blanchette with the leap, a little bit out of her reach, but out of bounds. And Garcia going for the goal with her second shot attempt. She has one shot on goal. Pabin with the goal kick. And this one taken away by Borini. Davis battling Mejia. And Mejia with the throw in. The breeze feels good, but it makes it tough on those passes that go into the wind over toward the far sideline. Field runs north-south. Eagles are headed north, Conquistadors are heading south, so the wind's blowing east to west. As we've said a few times, into your screen. Massola finds help on the left side. Davis knocks it away. About 2.5 minutes remain here in the first half. And it is out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for the Conquistadors. Eagles send many defenders back to help out Blanchette. They get the ball out of the scoring area. Pabin clears it away. 3 ladies down, 2 Eagles and 1 Conquistador, all 3 back up. Ball sent inside, a pass intended for Correas and cleared away by the Eagles. And that's going to do it for the first half. With the score, Trinity Baptist College 1, Florida National University nothing. Second half is going to get underway in approximately 15 minutes. Right here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Stay with us, we will be back. Ray Bureau here bringing you the action between Trinity Baptist College and Florida National University. The Lady Eagles lead 1-0 over the Conquistadors as we are just a moment away from kickoff to start this second half. The lone goal of the game, Ariana Elliott from the corner, a direct corner kick right into the goal, a low line drive that one-hopped the ground, and that's been all the scoring. So the unassisted goal in unusual fashion, direct corner kick, and the Eagles lead 1-0. There you see Deja Shepard. She'll be kicking off for the Eagles, waiting for the whistle on this absolutely beautiful Saturday afternoon. 83 degrees and breezy, sunny skies, just enough cloud cover to keep the heat away. And if you're in the area, come on over and try to catch the end of this one and the men's game that begins at 4:30 as the Eagles take on their biggest rival of all, the Eagles of Pensacola Christian College, making their way all the way down I-10 from the Florida Panhandle. We are underway here in the second half. Once again, the Eagles lead 1-0. Eagles in their home gold and whites, now going left to right across your screen. That's north-south. And the Conquistadors in all green, going from the south to the north, right to left, right across your screen. Vieira looking for Goodwin, but misses her target, and that'll turn it over to Florida National. Iman Ali Deed with the throw in for Florida National University. Now we're in the second half. There is unlimited substitution allowed. Deja Shepard on a fast break. Shot toward the goal, and it takes a bounce away. Tough break for the Eagles. A wide open goal, and Shepard got it past Savannah Laster, but the ball took a funny hop just before the goal and went wide to the left. Sort of evens things up a little bit as the Eagles got a couple of breaks. We told you about the goal. Earlier in the first half, Karina Borden actually beat Courtney Blandset for a goal, but she was called for offsides on that play, and that took the goal off the board. So that one sort of evened things up a little bit. Eagles with that 1-0 lead. Karima Mitchell heading back. And the ball is out of bounds, and Mitchell will send it toward the backfield. And this one goes off the body of Pineda. Stunned for just a moment, but she's all right. So a lot of action. Less than 2 minutes into this second half. Contact, no call. Jeffrey in the backfield will send it back to Pabin, and the Eagles have worked that defensive maneuver to perfection today. Dominique Baldwin now bringing it up near midfield. Trying to send it down towards Shepard, but it's a little out of her reach and knocked away by Martins. Battle for the ball, won by Mejia. And Mitchell knocks the pass away, and the Eagles regain control, and Pabin sends it back to the midfield stripe. Goodwin and Mejia both going for the ball, and we have a tripping foul on Alexa Goodwin. So a free kick coming up for Florida National. Isabella Martins will do the honors. We saw her all over the field, both sides, front and back, throughout the entire first half. Long pass toward the goal. Ball gets away from Blandset, and there's going to be a foul. That is against Florida National. Good sportsmanship by the Conquistadors, number 25, Deolanda Pineda. Ball came loose, incidental contact, but Pineda called for the foul. Pabin just taps the free kick back into play to Haley Ridenauer. Baldwin will back it up to Ridenauer, sends it back towards Pabin in the middle of the field at the box. And this pass intended for Jeffrey is out of her reach, and a throw in near the Eagles bench for Florida National. Vieira steals the ball away. And the official had to do a nice little bunny hop. We'll give him an 8 out of 10 for the nice dance move. Mitchell beats one, beats two, but her pass is out of reach of Deja Shepard. Ridenhour with Borini on her sends it upfield. Intercepted by Garcia. And now the Conquistadors trying to make an advance but have it taken away. They regain possession. Masola finds Pineda to the right side. Back to Masola. Little back and forth between the two Conquistadors, and Jeffrey steps in the way, clears it out. And Pineda trying to find some help, but Vieira is there with the steal. A lot of action on that last sequence. Back and forth between two Conquistador players, and the Eagles were able to clear it away, and now they have a throw in at midfield. Vieira finds Wyatt to the left. Wyatt passing it inside, looking for Shepard, out of her reach. Shepard chasing it down, keeps it in bounds. Contact, no call. And Vieira, little too strong on the foot. And this one is cleared away. Nice defense by the Conquistadors and Isabella Martin to keep that ball away from Vieira. Throw in for the Eagles. Wyatt gets ready to put it back into play. High pop fly. And Karima Mitchell grabs a loose ball, sends it backfield towards Pabin. Ridenhour now near midfield, has some options. Tips it off to Baldwin. And Ridenhour now looking to send it downfield. Instead, she beats one. And there's that pass, intercepted, however. Nice play by Mejia. Paola Mejia steals the ball away from Goodwin, sends it up. And there's Pineda looking for an opportunity. The shot is wide to the left. That is Pineda's first shot attempt, and it goes wide. We were talking about Paola Mejia a moment ago. She is a freshman midfielder from Miami, Florida. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Conquistadors at home at Florida National in the Miami area. Alex Vieira beats two defenders, finds Shepard. Tried to tap it away, but too strong, and the footing from Martins gets it back to her goalkeeper. And Elliott with a trip, but no call, incidental. And Elliott trying to get around one. And Elliott goes down as two players' feet met the ball simultaneously. And Garcia got the best of it. Elliott gets right back up. And as we set for the goal kick, she has a chance to shake things off. Back underway. Elliott moving slowly, but she is up on both feet. Now she's slumped over. We'll see what Coach Board has in mind. Looks like she's going to shake it off and try to continue. Again, it's unlimited substitution in the second half. So if Elliott does come out, we'll see her again probably before too long. That's if she comes out at all. Pabin with the big boot. Right to the midfield stripe and into the feet of Masola. Down the right side. Pineda beats Vieira. Pass intended inside, but Baldwin knocks it away back up towards Shepard. She lets it roll, and it gets out of her reach. Shepard and Martins giving chase, and Martins will win that race to the ball. She didn't mean to knock it out of bounds. She was trying to get it back upfield. That's a break for the Eagles, and Wyatt will come up ready for the throw-in. 1-0 Trinity leads. That goal coming in minute 33 of the first half. Nine minutes into the second half. And the Conquistadors throw it in. Masola and Vieira battle. Vieira wins it. Long shot attempt from Vieira right into the hands of Savannah Laster. Dominique Baldwin misses the opportunity to grab that loose ball. And now Mejia finds a teammate in Masola. Karima Mitchell will be called for the push from behind. Or check that, Mitchell the beneficiary of the call. Looked like it went against the Eagles at first. But it's Eagles ball. Haben finds Reidenhauer down the right side in the backfield. Goodwin right in front of us. A nice pass to Goodwin. She gets around Deed and has it taken away. Martins on the slide. Martins up, holding her left knee. Grimace on her face, but she'll be all right. There's Elliott. Moment ago, she got up slowly as well. Great pass towards Wyatt on the left side. She's open. Just outside the box. The shot, Shepard in the area, but knocked away by Laster. That looked more like a pass than a shot, with Shepard right there ready to tap it in. And a nice job by the Conquistadors goalkeeper, Savannah Laster. Throw in for the Eagles. Wyatt does the honors and has it knocked away immediately. Oh, Wyatt will get ready to throw it in again. Elliott unable to get through the ball. That left foot was ready to take the shot, but her body was blocked by power, and Elliott could not get to the ball. Borini with the possession, going 1-on-4 and very wide to the right. Borini's third attempt. And a goal kick for Blancett. That shake you saw a moment ago. Wind gusting, blowing the camera a little bit. And it has calmed down. Again, it's been kind of a roller coaster ride for the wind between very gusty and calm, and it's calm at the moment. Shepard trying to beat one. Again, contact on the ball. Both players hit the ball at the same time. There was no body contact, at least not enough for a call. And when both players hit the ball from each side simultaneously, the ball stops, but the bodies keep going. A matter of inertia, Newton's first law of motion. Out of bounds and a throw-in for Florida National. Yolanda Pineda on the right side, but she'll wait for the substitution. Two new Florida National players now make that three come on to the field. Number 6, Lais Marquez Falcayo on the field for the first time. Among two others, number 12, Karina Borden back on, and she'll take the throw in. And this one goes off the foot of Masola. That's a goal kick for Blancett. And Blanchette is going to take this goal kick herself. Many times it's Kristen Pabin who does that on her. And just to the left of us, the Gentlemen Eagles have made their way to the field. They're going to kick off in about an hour and 7 minutes against Pensacola Christian. 14 minutes into the second half. 1-0, Trinity Baptist leads. And this throw-in will go back to the Conquistadors. Out of bounds right at the Eagles bench, and they'll throw it in. Mitchell sends it downfield, but that pass is intercepted. Daisha was wide open, but the ball was out of her reach. And Florida National sends it back up to their front end. Looking for the attack. Mitchell from behind knocks it away, and Jeffrey's able to boot it way upfield. Daisha Shepard giving chase, 1-on-2. She gets inside the shot. Oh no, she was not able to get it off. And it looks like we might have a call. We'll see which way it goes. Number 4, Ciela Masola came from behind. She picks up the foul, and the Eagles are going to have a penalty kick. Clock stops for the PK, and it will be Ariana Elliott. And Savannah Laster gets set in goal. Elliott with a good boot. She scored the lone goal of the game so far. Ciela Masola called for the foul inside the goal box. All players must stand outside the box and that half circle that extends beyond. Here's the kick. It is good. Ariana Elliott with her second goal of the game, her 4th shot, 3rd on goal, and this one comes in minute 61. And the Eagles lead 2-0. Daisha Shepard making the attempt. Tackled from behind, and Elliott scores the goal to give the Eagles a 2-0 lead. Back underway. Clock continues to roll. Started it just a little bit too early. So we will redo the kickoff. 2-0, Trinity Baptist leads. Remember, the Eagles have one home game remaining. Mitchell trying to get around one. Finds Elliott with a long shot, very wide to the right. It's into the practice goal, but that one doesn't count. 5th shot attempt for Ariana Elliott. That final remaining regular season home game for Trinity next Thursday afternoon against Florida College. And the Falcons come to us from the South Florida area. Said regular season home game because the Eagles are hosting the Women's South Region Tournament in the first week of November. Ball sent upfield. And Pineda looking for the opportunity, trying to get around Jeffrey. Jeffrey disrupts the attack. And Jeffrey wins the battle, but she goes down in the process. Jeffrey limping, looks like her left knee as the ball is out of bounds. Officials have not noticed yet, and now we're going to have a stop in play for the injury timeout. Jennifer Jeffrey down. Again, she won that battle for the ball, but it looks like she might have hurt a knee in the process, and she is still down on the ground. There you see the Pensacola Christian Eagles wearing their road blues behind the action down in the right corner of the field. 2-0 in favor of the Eagles. Jeffrey needing some help. It is her right knee that she is favoring. She's hopping off on one foot with the assistance of the team trainer. Let's hope this is nothing too serious. Last thing we want to see is any of the young ladies hurt on the field. They give it their all. And more so than just to finish off the game, we don't want anybody injured. Back underway. Jeffrey still being attended to off the sideline. Kylie Sanders took Jeffrey's place in the backfield. Pineda from the left side trying to cross it over. She goes down. And there's another Conquistador also down on the right side as the ball goes out of bounds. And the officials are again going to stop the action. Yolanda Pineda is up on the left, and she's walking slowly, but she looks to be all right. Just taking this chance to catch her breath. Isabella Martins was the Conquistador slow to get up. Everything's good, and we're back underway. Haven sends the ball up towards midfield, and Goodwin could not catch up to it. Throw in for Florida National. Martinez battling Pineda. Pineda wins the battle. Robles takes it away from Borini. And Borini is down, and she's wondering where the whistle is. She did not get the call, however. Now Elliott looking for Wyatt down the left side, right up against the sideline. She tries to hit Shepard in the middle, but it's taken away. Sanders gets the ball back up front, but only Conquistadors in the vicinity. Wyatt steps up, tries to steal it away. And over near the sidelines, Shepard knocks it out of bounds. We're in minute 65 overall. Eagles lead 2-0. Both goals scored by Ariana Elliott. One on a direct corner kick, one on a penalty kick. Sanders sends it up to Wyatt past the stripe. Wyatt has Shepard open in the middle. Good defense by Cielo Masola, and she steals it away. Pineda looking for number 11, Masola, picked up by Courtney Blandsett. Number 4 is Cielo Masola. Number 11 is Danella Masola. Big boot towards midfield and a push from behind called on Deza Shepard. That's a free kick for the Conquistadors. Isabella Martins will do the honors. Look for her to go deep down the field. That is what she does. But Pabin is in the way, but she'll step out and let Blandsett pick it up. The only conquistador in the area was Danella Masola. Martinez looking for Goodwin. Pass too long. Paola Mejia looking for Deed and a whistle. And a yellow card will be called. And it looks like Emily Martinez will be called, so the clock will stop while the official processes the yellow card called on Trinity Baptist College. We're in minute 67. Clock will resume once the ball's put into play. And we are back underway. A long direct kick. And Blancett's able to pick it up. Save number 4 for Blancett. Mitchell could not beat Deed. Elliott battling with Masola, and Masola is now looking for a whistle. And it's been a very physical game. Officials are letting them play. There's been some hard contact from both teams. Very few calls, however. This one's out of bounds. And a substitution from both sides. For Florida National, number 10, Annie Sheila Power checks in, and Emily Davis for the Eagles. Abriana Wyatt heads to the sidelines, as does Harima Borini. Mejia gets ready with the throw-in. Sun is peeking in and out, going behind the clouds, coming back out. Wind is calm at the moment, just a gentle breeze. And Florida National with an opportunity, but Martinez is there to take it away. Sanders and Reidenhauer had to redirect Power away from the goal, caused her to change her shot. And the Eagles ended up with a good defensive play, and now the whistle with a foul called on the Conquistadors and a free kick for Kristen Pabin down the right side, but out of bounds. So a throw in right at midfield. Underneath our camera, number 14, Iman Ali Deed. This one out of bounds. And it'll be a throw in for Florida National. Oh, now the official's saying it was a push. So a free kick. Isabella Martins with the kick. We saw her go deep a moment ago, and she heads this one toward the center of the field at the top of the box, and Pabin clears it away. That will be a corner kick for Florida National. On my clock, it's in minute 70. Left-footed kicker, number 10, Annie Sheila Power. We saw Elliott score on the exact same kind of a kick. This will angle in toward the goal, off the ground and out of bounds. Looked like she was going for it. She also had Danella Masola in the area, but a goal kick for the Eagles. Still off in the corner, out of bounds, Jennifer Jeffrey. Looks like she's getting her ankle wrapped up. It looked for a while like it was a knee problem, but the ankle is being attended to, and Jeffrey looks like she is done for the afternoon, and let's hope it's no more serious than that. Pabin with the boot, line drive towards Mitchell near the circle, and we have a whistle. It's going to be a re-kick. Dominique Baldwin at the table, ready to check in at the next opportunity. Pineda finds Masola near the middle, battling Baldwin. And the Florida National Conquistadors have to retreat. Outside the box is Power. She gives it off to Mejia. And that was Esmeralda Lopez on that blocked pass attempt toward the center. So good defense once again by the Eagles. Esmeralda Lopez getting in on the play. Mitchell forces Hernandez to change her plan. Now the Conquistadors trying to get back further inside. Eagles are sending most of their players to the backfield on defense. That worked Thursday, and they have a 2-0 lead. A little less than 20 minutes remain. Plan set with the punt. This one a little short of the midfield stripe. Baldwin down, and now she's looking for a whistle, but it's been that way all afternoon. Both teams making contact and not getting calls. So the officials have been very consistent, and that's really the most you can ask. What you call for one team, you want called for the other. So the men in red have done a terrific job here this afternoon. Emily Davis waiting for the throw in. Deja Shepard will head to the sideline in favor of Arissa Robles. Conquistador down, grabbing her back. Ciela Masola, she's all right. Got up a little slowly. Good sportsmanship from Sierra Warren. And Warren will take the throw in, and we're back underway. Mitchell has Robles open to the right side. Now Lopez back to Mitchell. Ball loose near the corner. Robles and Power both after it. Both reach the ball together, but Power wins the battle. And this one goes past the goal line, off the foot of Arissa Robles. So a goal kick for the Conquistadors. Savannah Laster gets it to the line, and she'll take the goal kick. Sanders' pass taken away by Power. She loses control, and Pabin's able to get it back outside. Donella Masola loses control, and the Eagles will have possession. Sanders with the throw in down, intended for Robles. She's able to come away with the ball. Has Mitchell at the circle. Mitchell looking for Martinez. She takes the pass, one to beat. However, a nice job by Martins. Martinez picks up the loose ball, gets it inside. Robles with an opportunity. The shot is too high and over the crossbar. Opportunity for the Eagles. Robles aggressively took the shot, but she got under it just enough to put it over the top. And that'll be a goal kick. Good movement by Martinez and Robles. And Laster will get it back into play. That ball hopped up right as Robles got her foot to it. That caused her to get under it just a bit too much. Downfield towards Warren. Off the body. Tried to get it outside. Had it knocked away. Masola has her pass taken away. Masola being very aggressive, regains possession, battles Baldwin, and comes away with the ball, but Baldwin's right back on top of her. Conquistadors retreat. They look for another chance to make a charge downfield. Falcao has one on. She gets it off upfield and knocked away by Baldwin. Robles keeps it in bounds. Nice job by the junior. This tap, though, a little too far, and it hits off the post of our tower. That caused a shake on the screen. As the camera jarred a little bit out of whack, but Dean puts it right back on its place. Downfield, Baldwin looking for Warren just inside the box. Martins on the defense, and this one is out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick, last touched by Sierra Warren. Substitution for Florida National. Paola Mejia will head to the sidelines. Number 18, Eileen Garcia, makes her way back onto the field. We saw her a lot in the first half, and here she comes back on for Florida National. If I have everything right, we have about 13 minutes to go. Again, my time not official. Eagles lead 2-0, and they've played extremely tight defense here in the second half. Martinez wins that battle, and Baldwin gets it back towards midfield. Emily Davis has her pass knocked away. Borden on the defense, but a throw in for Trinity. Paben taking her time. Ridenauer finds Sanders to the right side. Sanders loses the ball. She tried to tap it to Lopez, who could not control it. Paben on the defense again. Paben, Ridenauer, Jennifer Jeffrey, who's now out of the game. Kylie Sanders and Emily Davis have been a brick wall in the backfield. 3 Eagles waiting to come in. Aubriana Wyatt, Ariana Elliott, and Alexa Goodwin are at the table. There's a free kick, however, for the Conquistadors. Number 3, Isabella Martins. We've seen her go deep from further out than this, so it wouldn't surprise me one bit if she goes for the score. 3 Eagles make a wall 10 yards in front. Here's the kick. This one curves away from the goal and into the hands of Blansett. Save number 5 for Courtney Blansett. That ball was still a little bit in front of the left post. Martins had to kick that one into the wind, which has shifted a little bit, now blowing still towards us, but more so from the left to the right. So she had to battle that wind, and that knockdown took away some of the power and also caused the ball to curve a little bit away from the intended target. Those 3 Eagles make their way onto the field. Kylie Sanders heads off, and Davis throws it back in. Eagles can take their time. They lead 2-0. We have about 9 minutes to go. Elliott finds Wyatt down the left side, wide open. Masola coming on, and Wyatt cannot control. think she tried to make that charge before she had possession, and that cost her an opportunity. Vieira was ready in the middle to receive a pass and have a possible shot. Lady down, and a whistle will go against the Eagles. Martins will bring it back closer to the stripe, and she'll have a free kick. A header towards the goal. Blancett picks it up. That was Annie Sheila Power. She comes up holding her head, but she's all right. No word on Jennifer Jeffrey. She's been moved from that area off the corner. Looks like she might have made her way to the bench. We do not expect to see her again today. Emily Davis trying to pass it downfield, and a sliding block from Pineda. The ball still in play. Pineda looking for Power, who is open, and Blancett comes out of nowhere and is able to dive on the ball. Blancett slid, got the ball away from Power's foot. Shade Rangel was in the area, but Blancett was able to jump on the ball before Rangel could make a play. Officially not a save for Blancett, but she saved a goal nonetheless. Robles heading toward the right side. Ball out of bounds. She couldn't catch up to it. Off of Elliott and into the possession of Garcia. She sends it back towards midfield. Wyatt is open. She controls it. Trying to get around Borden. She beats Borden. To the left of the box, a sliding tackle. A beautiful play by Cielo Masola. Ball still in bounds. One lady from each team going after it. That's Masola and Wyatt. And the Conquistadors win that battle for the ball. Long pass downfield intended for Rangel. Way out of her reach, and Blancett will let it come to her. I see the Pensacola Christian Eagles on the practice baseball field behind us, warming up. They're going to take on the Trinity Baptist Eagles here in about 40 minutes. And we have a whistle right near the penalty area. I believe the ball was outside that box, however. It's going to be a free kick for Florida National, and Isabella Martins will line it up. She's even closer this time than before. She went for the score a few minutes ago from even further back than this. The team trailing 2-0. She's going to go for it. 4 Eagles line up. They're pushed the required 10 yards back. Ball rests maybe 25 yards away from the goal line. Martins with the kick. And this one is just over the crossbar. Blancett went up for the block. It was out of her reach, but fortunately for her and the Eagles, it missed everything. Pabin able to clear it away. And Florida National setting up. And once again, the Eagles have many defenders in the backfield. 2-0 lead with approximately 4 to 5 minutes left to go. Wyatt beats her defender. Vieira open in the middle, trying to get around Faleco. However, Faleco is able to clear it away. And Wyatt last touched the ball, but not sure if she was in bounds or not. That ball was out of bounds before Wyatt reached it, so the Eagles have a throw-in. Eight defenders in the backfield for Florida National. Power sends it downfield, but a little too far out of the reach of Rangel. Ridenauer to the midfield stripe. Vieira hit from behind, and we have a whistle. This will be called on Vieira for blocking. She's not happy with the call, but it's Conquistadors' ball. This one once again toward the goal. Shade Rangel in the area, but the ball just out of her reach. Playing set. Rolls it on to Pabin. Again, the Eagles can take their time. Just a couple of minutes left. Most of the Eagles players back on the defensive end. Pabin gets her body on the ball, clears it away. Wyatt finds Elliott right at midfield. Vieira to the right, Wyatt to the left. Touch pass to Wyatt. Long shot and a save by Laster. Great attempt by Aubriana Wyatt. That is her first shot of the day. But Savannah Laster was equal to the task. And that is the ball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College Eagles 2, Florida National University Conquistadors nothing. Both goals scored by Ariana Elliott. The first one came in minute 33 on a direct corner kick straight into the goal, and number 2 came in minute 61 on a penalty kick when Shepard drew the foul inside the box. So 2-0 is the final score. That'll do it for the women's game, but there's another one to follow in about 35 minutes here on Homecoming Saturday. Big South Region matchup between Trinity Baptist College and Pensacola Christian College. We're going to stop this live feed and start a brand new event at about 4:28. So stay tuned to your computer. You will see when that ball game begins and the event starts. Until then, in case you're unable to join us, we'll say good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.